Hello and welcome to Beyond the Ball. Does somebody need to charge their laptop?
That's what it sounded like, didn't it? That was Paddy.
Is that you, Paddy?
Yeah, I have to lower my volume down because the intro blares up like of kids in bed and all. So I have to then hurry it back up.
Hello and welcome to Beyond the Ball. I'm Collie and I'm joined this week again by Big Paddy. Paddy, what's the story?
Tunali. Whoa.
Stealing me joke. We've also got Conor. Conor, what's the story?
Sorry, I was leaving there because it was so bad. Hey, what's going on?
Lads, we're going to be giving our score predictions for the weekend's football, and we're going to be looking at the fantasy football. So, lads, we're going to just jump straight in because we're legends. Oh, fuck off. Predictions. I fucking hate the fact that little banner down the bottom of that ruins that graphic. Wrecks me head, it does.
Shy graphic.
Shy graphic. Right, lads, weekly predictions coming up here. First game up. This is going to be about 15-20 minute episode, say every week. Never really works out to that. Anyway, first game up is Luton versus West Ham. A clash of the Titans, some would say. Is this fucking stadium ready to go, Conor? I believe it is, isn't it?
Unless they knock it down and rebuild it, it's not ready, but it's ready enough, I guess.
Yeah.
What, did one of the houses hang up their washing or something and then they couldn't get into the stadium or something like that?
Margaret went on holiday, so that was the away entrance closed.
Locked the side gate.
Yeah, no one there to open it up. Conor, we start with you. Give us a score prediction on this and what you think is going to happen.
West Ham mauling, but not like a maul the game, but maybe not the result. I'm going to say 2-0 West Ham, and we're going to go with James Ward-Prowse.
Ooh, nice.
Patrick,
Big Paddy, what do you think yourself?
Yes, similar. I think it will be a West Ham win. I'm going to go for 2-0 because they'll give it a bit of a fight if they get to play at home eventually, and Antonio to score.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 3-1, lads. I think Luton are going to go 1-0 up, and I think that West Ham are going to score 3 and win.
that was the most Carpo prediction I've ever heard.
Yeah. You're going to score 3 goals. But yeah, 3-1, and I gotta say Antonio to score because he's class. Lads, next one: Sheffield United versus Everton. Hold on a sec. Why is Conor being blocked by that? Why is that happening?
Again, if you want.
Hold on a sec here now. Sorry, Sheffield United and Everton. Paddy, give us our score prediction.
I'm going to go for 1-0 to Sheffield United, and I'm going to go for Bogle to score.
Okay. Conor?
I'm going to go 0-0. I think this is the game where Sean Dice keeps his job a little bit. He defers out. And yeah, I'm going to say 0-0.
Oh. All right. To be honest, you're probably right.
It's one of those games where it's like it's enough to keep him there for like another maybe 3 weeks, and away trip to somewhere he put it up against City.
Just don't know if like fucking Everton have anything like where do Everton's goals even come from now? Like there's nobody. There's literally nobody there to score. Like I'm going 0-0 as well because I couldn't even think of a goal scorer because I don't see anyone being a threat.
Oh nah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Lads, on to the. Does that everyone give score prediction there? Paddy, we can say something.
I did. No.
Okay, sorry.
I was going to say Onana again, but then I thought no.
Yeah, classic Paddy. Killing the joke. Robbing someone else's joke. Classic Paddy. Lads, Brentford and Bournemouth. Paddy, what do you think of this one?
I think Brentford will win, but I think Solanke will score first and Brentford to win 3-1.
Okay. Conor?
I brought him into fantasy this week and he did fucking nothing. So I'm going to say Brentford 2-0 and Bueno to score because he fucking better do something.
I done the same thing. I brought him into be fantasy football and he didn't fucking score. So he has to score. I'm saying 2-1 to Brentford and Bueno to score. Did you say 2-1?
2-0.
2-0. I'm saying 2-1. And in Buemo, if he doesn't score, I'm going to fly over and I'm going to fucking murder him. Allegedly. if he ends up dead next week, it wasn't me. Right, lads, on to the next one. Burnley and Spurs. Connor, what do you
think? Spurs 3-1. And we will go with Kulusevski.
Okay. Paddy?
Another Spurs win. I'm going to go for 2-1, and the sun is going to shine because Son is going to score.
Paddy loves a pun these days, doesn't he? He loves it, he does.
I'm a pundit.
Hey! Jesus, Paddy's on fire. Lads, I think 1-1. I think you know when Spurs are doing great and then they just be
Spurs. They do Spurs.
They just do Spursy things. I think that's what's going to happen here, and they're going to draw 1-1. And I'm going to say
on Tuesday night, you said that you love Big Ange and the football league is playing and blah blah blah.
Big Ange sounds like someone out of standards.
No, he was on home and away, Paddy. He's Australian. Get it right.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden tonight we're going to get a win against Burnley.
Look, I just think Spurs doing Spurs. You think I like your man. I like the style of football players. I like your man, but Spurs will always be Spursy. And as you can take the Spursy out of Spurs, but you can't take the Spursy out of Spurs. Spurs are basically got to do Spursy things, all right? And Spurs are going to draw 1-1 in this game, and that's the law, and that's a fact. Right, on to the next one, lads. Chelsea and Forest. Lads, this is going to be 3-1 to Chelsea, and Jackson's too easy. Let's go with Raheem the Dream again to get on the score sheet because he's just a dream to watch. Paddy, what score do you think Chelsea are going to win this one?
Yeah, definitely a Chelsea win. I think Notts Forest will still be a bit downtrodden over losing that lead against United last weekend. Going to go for another. Was it 3-0 Chelsea won last weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, so another 3-0 win and Raheem Colley's wet dream Sterling.
Oh, yeah. Say it again. Say it again.
Raheem Colley's wet dream Sterling.
Ah, yeah. Anybody tuning in now would be, what the fuck? Connor, what do you think?
It's not live, Collie.
I know, yeah, but like anybody that randomly turned it on, like
and skip to a certain point of it.
Yeah, just skip to that bit. Let's skip to the 8th minute and something, whatever it is.
I'm gonna say 2-0 Chelsea, and I'm gonna give big ups to my man Monto Gusto.
Oh
Get
yeah,
Get yourself on the score sheet, kid.
Fair enough. I'll allow it. Great price, great value to get into the fantasy football, and I did last week. Right, next one is Man City and Fulham. Lads, City are going to absolutely bend these over. It's going to be 4-0, and Jackie Grealish is going to score a goal. He gave a sublime assist to Haaland there on the weekend, but I think he's going to bag himself an old goal. So, Connor, what do you think?
3-0 City. I can see after probably what Pep would be say it was a disappointment at the weekend that he'll mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to back Alvarez to score.
Nice one. Paddy?
Haaland to get his first hat-trick of the season, and Man City
to win 1-0.
4-1.
Yeah. 2-0. Okay, so 4-1, Paddy. Nice. Right, what's the next one? Next one is Brighton and Newcastle, lads. This could be a good game. All these games that like we would have seen like last season or the season before, we'd be like, oh, what a shit game. But these games are fucking so exciting these days. Paddy, what do you see happening in this one?
My surprise result from last weekend was West Ham hammering Brighton. It wasn't so much them winning. Yeah, West Ham can do well as well, but it was the way they won. I didn't expect to see Brighton losing so convincingly. So I'm going to go for a Newcastle win this week, especially they're going to want to come back now after they lost to Liverpool. So they'll be gunning for goal. So Isaac to score and Newcastle to win 2-0. Okay.
Connor, what do you think?
Just checking here. Joe Linton out injured and Sven Botman out injured for Newcastle. Joe Linton played well at the weekend. Brighton have something to prove as well after getting beaten away from home. So I'm going to say 1-1. And I'm going to say Gordon to score. Carry on from his good performance at the weekend.
Okay. I don't know, lads. Yeah, like the draw seems like the smartest way of going, but if I pick a Brighton win, it means that one of us has got the result right.
That sounds like content to me.
So I'm gonna say 2-1 to Brighton. I'm gonna say Newcastle are going to be a little bit deflated after the defeat against Liverpool, and I'm going to say Brighton with a massive bounce back because they've got good teams, good players in that team, and they will want to win. Please don't correct me what I've just said there. And it's going to be 2-1 to Brighton, and Mopé is going to score. Oh, yeah. No, it's going to be Solly March. I think he's been scoring a couple of goals this season, and I've been contemplating whether to go. Matoma would want to fucking get us a goal as well.
Quick shout out to Big Evan Ferguson at the weekend. He was fucking dire.
Was he?
He won't get a run again. Your man Yo Pedro will be back in next week or this weekend. He was fucking dog shit.
Did he not have Welbeck in over him? I know he started this game. I think I
had
said
Welbeck in. They had Welbeck in the 10 and Ferguson played in the 9 in front of him. Both of them were dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know. They might move Welbeck back up to 9. Like, I don't know whether would Joe Pedro not be more of a 10? No,
he played 9 instead. He played with when he left both of them out in the first 2 games of the season.
Yeah, and
played March in that 10 and behind Pedro, and he scored one in those first 2 games.
Yeah, Evan Ferguson needs to get the finger out and score a couple of goals, especially coming up to the international break. We could do with a few goals and the confidence being high. When is that? When is the international break? Anybody have a date?
Leave it with me. Move on.
Next one, Crystal Palace and Wolves. This to me sounds like depression in a fucking sentence. Paddy, what do you think of this one? What score do you think it's going to be?
Wolves got the 1-0 win against Everton. Crystal Palace are slightly better than Everton, so I'm going to go for a 0-0 here. They're going to cancel each other out.
Okay.
Just to throw in, this is our last game week before the international break. It starts next Thursday.
Okay. Anyway, more content to fucking slay Kenny. Connor, what do you think of this one, Palace and Wolves?
Good result for Wolves at the weekend. Played some actual nice football as well, surprisingly. Still don't know where Palace's goals come from, except from Eze, really. Is kind of the only one I can see. So I'm going to back a 1-0 Wolves win. I don't want to say Matthias Cunha in case he's gone by then.
Yeah.
So he won't be gone by the weekend. Well, he has to be gone by the weekend, does he? When does the transfer window close?
Oh yeah, it's probably not far off.
It's Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'll give you a score. Neto.
No, I think he stays. I'm going to back Matthias Cunha to score.
Okay, yeah, I actually just think it's going to be a 1-1 draw, and Neto's going to score for Wolves. Yeah, barring, I think Wolves are going to struggle this season. I did pick them to go down, and I think I could be right. I don't know. Next one, lads, is Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Conor, will come to you first, being a Liverpool fan. What score, and how do you see this one going?
Villa go 1-0 up in this game all day long, I think. And then it comes back to whether Liverpool can do what they did at the weekend. They better not get into 10 men again, because that'll be 3 games in a row, and I just can't be dealing with that fucking stress. I'm going to say Liverpool 2-1, and I'm going to say... do I say Mo Salah and he's gone to fucking Saudi Arabia by Thursday? No,
he's no way he can do it.
I'm going to say Diego Jota.
Okay. Paddy, what do you reckon on this one?
I think Liverpool have been getting away with it at the start of the season with the points they have so far. And I think this will be where they slip up. Villa nearly or did beat them in Anfield last year, if I remember rightly. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Villa and Ollie Watkins to be the villain in Anfield.
Wow, another pun by Paddy, Jesus. Yeah, I just see Liverpool winning this one convincingly. I'm going to say 3-0. And I'm going to say Darwin Núñez to score.
Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Lads, last game of the week, and what a game it is. Arsenal versus Manchester United. Paddy, we'll come to you, being the resident Manchester United fan. How do you see this one going? You've been slagging the shit out of Arsenal, saying they're mentally weak and they're pathetic.
Collie, hang on, Collie. He said mentally fragile.
Fragile, even worse. So, Paddy, how do you think he's going to do against
yourself
Arsenal?
after doing this pod?
How do you think he's going to do?
I think United are going to do it. I think United are going to win them, and Rasmus Højlund is going to come in and score a goal for United on his debut, and Rashford's going to score as well, and it's going to be 2-1 to United.
Oh, Conor, do you agree? Do you agree? Disagree, maybe?
If Arteta goes back to what suits and what works with Arsenal, I think tear them apart, to be honest. If he goes back, if he gets Jesus back starting, he moves Partey forward, he moves Ben White back out, and he brings Gabriel back in, I think Arsenal tear them apart. If he plays the same team he did with Trossard up front, basically, like he did at the weekend, I can see it a little bit tighter, but I'm going to say he changes his ways after the draw. I'm going to say Arsenal 2-0, and I'm going to say Gabriel Jesus.
Do you know what I see happening here? I see this being a game where United come out the happier, but I think it's going to be a draw. So I think United are going to get a late equaliser. It's going to be 2-2, and United are going to get like a late equaliser, and they're going to be happy to get it and blessed to get the point, but they're still going to come out happy from the game. So I'm going to say 2-2, and I'm going to say United to nick an equaliser in the 87th minute and 33 seconds. And it's gonna be Bruno Fernandes getting the
must be a penalty then.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Must be a penalty.
Special. It's gonna be a pen in the 87th minute.
Rashford dive again.
Rashford dive, yeah. Sorry, Paddy, we never touched on that. That was a shambles. That was.
It wasn't.
That's embarrassing. He didn't even touch it.
They slow it down, and it looks like
Paddy's like that. That was the dive. That was the dive. No.
That's speed. All it takes is the slightest touch, and he's gone.
Stevie Wonder in the VAR room going, I just go.
Alex Ferguson in the VAR room.
It's like that. Going, Pano. This is disgracing it. Right, lads, we're off that. That's the predictions done, lads. Let's see how many we get right. Be good if we kept track of it, wouldn't it? Erections.
Collie, before you dive in there, we were talking about Evan Ferguson needing goals for Ireland.
Yes.
7th of September, we're away to France.
Lovely.
And the 10th of September, we're home to the Dutch.
Great stuff. Is there any tickets available for the Dutch game?
What I will say is that's the Sunday. We are probably at the Open that day.
Oh, fuck, we're on the Irish Open.
We could do both. Day of sport.
Yeah, we could do both. Good. Probably 5 o'clock, is it?
Oh, 7:45.
Oh, and I'm off work on Monday.
So am I. We could do both.
I will have to investigate this further.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to move on to the fancy football, lads. Fucked it with the graphic. Absolutely fucked it.
Volume, mate. Deal with the volume.
Right, lads, we're going to pull up the fancy football. Anyone that's listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can change over to YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, and you'll be able to see what we're talking about here. But we will be talking to you in depth, so you will be able to understand what we're talking about. So I'm just trying to... Oh, X, sorry, not Twitter, fucking X. Lads, we'll start off with my team. 57 points. How's your sister? And 44 was the average. So a good week for me.
2 transfers?
What?
2 transfers. Who were you?
2 transfers, and it was actually me getting in Gusto. He was one of them. So, and then I brought him in and realized, bollocks, I have too many good players, and I have to put one of them on the bench. And I made the right decision, and I put Kai Havertz on the bench. But it didn't matter because Akanji didn't play anyway when he came on. So never mind that. So lads, in goal I had Leno. He gave me 5 points. Gusto I brought in for an absolute fucking steal at 4 million. I had told people already, get him in. He's going to be great value. He's going to play every game as well till Reece James comes back. So 14 points for Gusto. Chilwell 6 points. Estupiñán only got 1. Havertz 1. I had him out of the team because he's shy. Matoma 1. Mbeumo 2. Rashford with 7. Salah with 5. Haaland as captain with 8. And then Nico Jackson with 7 and Akanji on the bench with Lamptey and Archer. We've all got nothing. So a decent enough week for me. Lads, we'll go on to whoever's next here. Paddy, can you talk us through your team, please?
I had either Pope or Pickford to put in goal. I knew Liverpool would score against Newcastle, but I thought Everton might get the draw, but they didn't. So only 2 points for Pickford. Saiba, shit. Botman shit, White shit, Young shit.
Tell them how many points they got. They don't know.
1, 2, 1, 2. Jesus Christ.
1, 2.
That's the formation.
Rashford was my captain this week. He's got me 14 points. So Saka 8 points. Matoma 1 point. Luis Diaz 1 point. Haaland 4 points, and Ferguson 2 points.
That's mad. Oh, you have Hoyland ready to come in. Look at you with your United players.
I was thinking he might have just made the bench, or he might have got some sort of a game, but he didn't.
You got shafted with Luis Diaz there because he got the hook on 29 minutes when Van Dijk got sent off.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Right.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
He was the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, that's a shame. You do have a strong bench there, Paddy, once they all come back from injury, though. There is a strong bench.
Well, I'll have to make a few changes. I can't keep them there until they come back. But I suppose the international break is Thursday as well. It'll be all right.
It's kind of dead money sitting on the bench, though, isn't it? Like that type of way. Right, good week. Well, not really good week, but anyway. Conor, we'll move on to you. Talk us through it.
I had Emi Martinez and I thought you would beat the late fitness test. He didn't, so I didn't have a goalkeeper to back him up, so I got 0 for that. Estupiñán got 1 point because Brighton are shy. Wan-Bissaka got 0 because United are dog shit. Saliba with 1. What's your man's name? Diassi?
Yeah, Diassi.
Diassi got me 6 for the L clean sheet in the 90 minutes. Bukayo Saka got me 8. Mo Salah got me 5 for his last minute assist. Mbeumo, like we said, only got 2 points. Moussa Diaby got an assist and a bonus, I think, and I think he scored as well.
Scored as well, yeah.
Obviously, I had Haaland in there, and I had Isaac as well, who did fuck all. And I didn't really leave too much on the bench. I had Eze on the bench and Baldock. Baldock got a yellow card. And Pepe, who has been out injured all season. I don't think he's due back until December or something. So, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right. Lads, we'll have a quick look at the league table and see who is top. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Oisin Kane. Oisin Kane has returned to the top of it because he was top for ages last year and then shot the bed. Oisin Kane, we would say, is the podcast fancy football's Arsenal. Bottler. So Oisin Kane's top, joint top, 204 points. A good week, 84 points this week. In second is Chris Scully, Gangsters Allardyce. Great name.
I have that name.
Do you?
Yeah.
No way. 204 copyright infringement. 204 points for second as well. So joint top. Oh, 3. No, 2. Sorry, I just moved that down. Third is Ross Cudahy. Haven't got a clue. Okay, I like that one. In fourth is Francis Bellardi with FPL Bellardi, 197 points.
Oh, Mr. Bellardi.
Collie Lamb is in fifth with 50 Shades of O'Shea.
Collie Lamb is a serial performer as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Oisin Kane and Collie Lamb were top of the leaderboard for a while there last season. Battling it out, and neither of them won. Derek Fallon in sixth with Garnacho Libre, 194 points. Ray Perry is in seventh with Pochettino Patrol, 194. In eighth is Dean Fletcher, 193 points with Fletcher's Flyers. In ninth is Dean Riley with 192, Ten Hag and Co. And then in joint ninth.
Ninth.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that one. Is Andrew Larkin with 192 points, and Sack of Potatoes, which is just a great name, you know. That's a good name.
Who's dead last?
Who's dead last? Let's have a look. There's Jay Daly sitting in 12th as well. So Jay, we had on the podcast before. Let's have a look who was in dead last. Our dead last position is Chris Fox. Now, I don't know if he joined late or what's happening there. He's got 7.
Doesn't matter. You got 29 points.
He got 29 points. He deserves to be bottom. And there was 22 there. An honourable mention for Stephen Jordan, who was second last with 22 points there, but he has 86 total. So yeah, some shithouses at the bottom need to up their game. Right, lads, that's it. We've wrapped it up. We're finished. We're done. It's been a pleasure. Paddy, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And Conor, nice one.
Cheers.
Thanks for everyone listening or watching, whatever you've done. Hit subscribe, follow, like, comment, all that good shit. And we will see everybody next week.